My name is Catherine Black. My national security issue is whether or not the U.S. should still be in Afghanistan today. The reason I came up with this question was I actually read a quote. That quote was, "A child born on this day in 2001 is old enough to be fighting today in Afghanistan." And that just kind of blew my mind because it made me think, after such a long period of time, what are we still doing there? Why are we still there? Do we need to be there? And after doing some research, I've learned that we have a vital role over there and that we definitely still need to stay there. We've been there since 2001, but in 2015, we ended our combat role and transitioned into a new mission, which was the Resolute Support Mission, which was a non-combat mission focused on providing training, advice, and assistance to the Afghan military. But this isn't something that the U.S. is doing on their own. It's something that the world, all these other nations, have come together to help and advise on. There are 38 NATO allies and partner nations contributing troops to the Resolute Support Mission and helping Afghan forces become more effective, professional, and sustainable. The U.S. troops in Afghanistan serve alongside almost 8,000 troops from NATO allies and partners. Sadly, violence in Afghanistan has risen dramatically since we phased the withdrawal of allied troops in 2015. The Taliban has increasingly gained ground, carrying out successful terror attacks across the country and now. And if I remember correctly, in January or February of this year, over 200 people died in a terrorist attack. But I think on a political standpoint, the reason we are still there is because that's where the 9/11 attacks were planned. I think policymakers and the president, they don't want to leave simply because what if something happens again on U.S. soil? And it was something that we could prevent it if we were in Afghanistan. Another quote that I found that makes a worthy point was that the Taliban is not a military group. It's a lifelong commitment to a struggle. You can't wait for their troops' rotations to end. You can't wait for their term of enlistment to expire. There's only death or success. Basically, I found with this is that we need to stay in Afghanistan. These are people that are not going to stop. They're not going to stop fighting for their cause. We need to work to ensure that Afghanistan is never a safe haven for terrorism again.